everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. Today I decided to do an empties video. These are all the things that I have been collecting for a bit. I went and bought several buckets so I could start collecting. My husband thinks I'm a little cuckoo, but you know what? I love watching these videos, and I think this is my first empties video, so I think I'm just gonna kind of do them from now on because I love watching them, and let me know if you like them too. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I have here is a candle from Walmart. A lot of my friends come here and they're like, why does it smell so good in your house? And it's this candle. This is a hazelnut cream candle. I love anything that smells like food and cupcakes. I know I've mentioned that 100 times. And this hazelnut, it's like $3 candle, and it makes your house smell so delicious. Even without lighting the candle, it smells amazing. And they have different sizes, which I really like. I'm almost done with this, not quite done, but I have a ton of them. You know, I live in Florida and I always have a boatload of candles because, you know, you never know when you're going to lose power or anything like that. So these are inexpensive and these are amazing. All right. So the next thing I have here, and I've mentioned this before, is my Amika Headstrong and Hairspray. This stuff is amazing. Like, I have freeze it and stuff like that, but after a while, the freeze it kind of gets a little bit on the gummy side, especially if you're constantly using it. And then when you get in the heat, sometimes it just gets gummy, like I was saying. It's no bueno. So this stuff right here is awesome because you could spray it and it stays, and then it doesn't get flaky or crazy or anything like that. So this is another one that's also great for you pro artists. This is amazing to have in your kit because it will save your life. You could do amazing pompadours. Some people like to kind of keep their hair away from the face, and this is really nice because it's going to keep that hair away from your face without it looking sprayed and crunchy. So this is a really nice strong spray. And actually, I've been finding these are like 20 something dollars. I've been finding these at TJ Maxx for $9.99, so keep your eyes out for that one. Okay, so I love my Batiste dry shampoo. I have a ton of these. I really like them. I love this one. This one, it smells really good. Which one is this one? This is a Clean and Light Bear. I'm not really a fan of it. Like, I love this, but I wanted to make sure to show you this one because this one does leave kind of like a white residue in your hair. So just be careful when you see this one. But this one right here, I love. It just does the job. It just gets rid of all the oils and it gives you a little bit of texture to the hair. And this is a great one. You could get it at Ulta, Sephora, not Sephora. You could get it, ow, that kind of hurt. You get it at Ulta. You could get it at Sally's. You could get it at Target and Walmart. So this is a really good one to get. They do have different colors or scents, I should say, but they do actually have different colors. They have one for blonde and one for brunette, and I feel like those actually have a little bit more texture added to the hair versus just like the simple ones. Moving on. All right, so as you can see, I love these. These are from TJ Maxx. They're like $2.99. Sometimes you could buy a little bundle for $2. Now, I don't like these. They're face-wise. I don't like them for my face because I love my Neutrogena. But let me tell you, I carry these in my makeup bag for you pro artists. These are great because it takes everything off your hands. Not so much on your face, but it just leaves your hands feeling really nice and clean. I have them in my car, and the reason why I like them, especially for my kit, is because I'm always touching people and stuff, and I like to have like the really nice scented ones. And this one's a coconut, there's pomegranate, there's all different kinds, and they're inexpensive. So I do kind of like to have these around in my kit, and I also like to have them here so when I do swatches or whatever, I could clean my hands, and I like to keep them in my car. So these are really nice, and there's a ton of them. Moving on. Okay, now we have the Bum Bum Cream. Okay, so the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, I've been kind of obsessed with this. I've actually seen it around Sephora, and I never really bought it because I kind of like to keep, you know, certain things that I use all the time, but I've been expanding and I'm going to get in so much trouble. But can I tell you, this came in my boxy charm. There's 3 different sizes. This is a purse size. There's a medium one, and then there's a large, which actually I just ordered. This stuff is amazing. It tightens your skin. It smells delicious. And oh my God, it's just so delicious. This is like one of my favorite creams It's amazing. So, and it's really cute because you could just throw in your bag and go. So I do feel kind of like it's like tightening my skin a little bit. I don't know, it's just in my head, but I love this stuff, and you could get this at Sephora. Okay, so now we have John Master Organics. I love John Master's Organics. This is great. Now, if you have thick, curly, coarse hair, this is great. If you have flyaway hair, this is just gonna it's a pomade that's going to just kind of get rid of everything. The only thing is, I always keep this in my kit. If you have light hair, like if you don't have a lot of hair, like my friend says her 2 hair, she has 2 hairs on her head, you can't really use it because it will make your hair kind of greasy. But this is the bourbon and vanilla tangerine. It smells delicious, and I'm telling you, like all these little hairs right here, it just kind of gets rid of them. And this is amazing, especially for organic hair, thick, coarse hair, and it just kind of leaves a really nice little shine to your hair. So you could get this on Amazon, or actually you could go to the John Masters Organics too. Okie dokie. All right. The next thing I have here is Kristin's, is this how you pronounce it? Kristin's Weightless Shine Leave-In Conditioner. It's for all skin type or hair types. This is a detangling, a softening, and a straightening moisture, sealing, shine enhancing. Okay, so I love this stuff. Look at this. I already bought the second bottle. I love it. You could get it at Target. Sometimes they have buy 2, get the third one free. This is amazing. This has been a lifesaver. Like, you never see my hair down because I work outside all the time and I can't have my hair in my face. I feel like it takes up my oxygen for some reason. I just don't like having my hair down. You know, somebody asked me, why don't you leave your hair down? It's because I don't have time to mess with it. But it's really big and curly. And I never wear it curly, but whenever I want to kind of slick my hair back, but I have the ends that just really fuzzy, I put this in and just kind of smooths all that hair out. And it's just a great, great product. It smells really good, and it's great for kids if they have wavy hair and you just want to kind of freshen that hair up. This is amazing for that. So again, you could get this at Target, and this is actually only like $10, and it's a pretty big bottle. Look at that. Okie dokie, moving on. All right, so the next product I have here is from the same girl. She actually does, like, I think Jenna Dewan's, is that how you say it? Tatum, but not Tatum anymore. She's like her hairdresser, so she's like a celebrity hairstylist, and she came out with like this whole line that's at Target. So the next thing I've been using that I really, really like, and I mainly keep this in my kit because I don't need like volume, but this is a loose styling powder. Now this stuff right here, it's great if you're doing braids and you don't have a lot of hair. You put this in your hair and you open it up. It just gives it a little bit of more texture and volume. And then you could also put it like in your roots, and it just makes your hair a lot fuller. Now, if you put too much of it in your hair, then it's going to give it like a dry texture. So you have to put it in little by little. But this stuff is absolutely amazing. Okay, so the other one that I have here, and I actually used both of these today, the Living Proof. I love Living Proof. They have a great product, and little by little I just keep adding it to my kit. This stuff is amazing. So, and you can get this at, this is Target and this is Ulta. So the Living Proof Full Dry Volume. This is an instant lasting volume and texturizer. So this is going to give you volume and texture, and when you add it with this, your hair is going to go poof. Because actually my client today, she's like, what are you going to do to my 2 little hairs? And I'm like, I'm going to make them big and fluffy. Let me tell you, I put these together and she was like, what is that? And where can I get it? It literally made her hair poof. So if you have fine hair, not a lot, you're going to love this. I actually, even if you don't have fine hair, this is great just for volume and for braids and stuff like that. You are loving this. You're gonna love it. Well, I don't know if you're loving it yet, but I'm loving it. This is amazing. These 2 together, you're just gonna freak out. Freak out. All right. The next thing I have here is one of my hairsprays that I always love. They do have different sizes. They have a small, medium, and the large. This is my own. Okay, so this is Tresemme hairspray. This stuff is amazing because of what I do, I have to be, and I always change people throughout the day while I'm working with them. I have to change up their hair. So I always have to find hairsprays that are not going to be really sticky. I can spray the hell out of your hair 100 times. It's not going to weigh it down or get gummy or anything like that. And when I do another hairstyle, I need that not to flake. This is perfect for that. This Tresemme, you could spray the hell, and I'm known for my hairspray. You could spray the heck out of your hair, and then you could brush through it or finger comb it, and it's like you never had any kind of hairspray in your hair. I like to use it sometimes when I'm curling people's hair. It just gives it, it just kind of makes everything kind of stay. So this stuff is amazing. So if you're looking for a great hairspray that's gonna, you know, be workable and it's not gonna make your hair crazy, flaky. You know how you start getting white flakes? This is a perfect hairspray for that. You will love this. Moving on. Okay. The next thing I have here, I know you've seen me talk about this. This is my Clinique Moisture Surge face spray. I love this stuff. I have like a ton of face sprays. I love buying them, but I always go back to this one, especially when I'm outside, because I feel like it just hydrates my face immediately. It's moisturizing, and it's just a really nice oil-free spray. It also comes in a little travel, so I keep this in my kit. Actually, I have several of them. I keep this in my purse and just kind of spritz my face. So these are amazing. This is from Clinique, and I bought this at Ulta, but you could pretty much get it anywhere where Clinique is sold. Okay. All right. So, Redken 22 hot sets. I think I've mentioned this before. I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay. This stuff is amazing. If you have hair that doesn't curl, you're going to love this. This will help your hair stay in a curl all day. I do pageant girls also. I would do anybody actually. But when I do my pageant girls, they always have to have big full hair, and I can't have that hair falling. It needs to be able to stay curly or whatever. This stuff is great, especially if you condition your hair. If you condition your hair and then you start like curling it and it drops easily, it's because that conditioner is making that hair drop, especially if you're somewhere like in Florida where I live. That humidity is gonna make that hair flat really fast. So this right here is amazing to keep that curl in. So if your hair doesn't curl, you're gonna love it. Okie dokie, next one. All right, so this is my brush cleaner. This is my Japonesque brush cleaner. I always find these at like Marshalls and stuff like that. I actually have a bunch of them everywhere. I have them all over my kit. Somebody's calling me and I'm trying to ignore it. I have them like in my little pocket on the side of my kit. I have like 6 of them. These are amazing. If you want to make your or clean your brushes immediately, and you know, sometimes when you clean your brushes, they're still wet, and then you have to wait and blah, blah, blah. So when you use this is at Ulta, you could actually spray your brush, wait a couple seconds, and then you could use it again. So this stuff you will love. And these are actually at Ulta for like, I think $16. I found a whole boatload at Marshalls. So make sure you check out your local Marshalls and stuff like that, because there's like a little bundle for like $2.99. So this is great for traveling, you know, or for you pros just to kind of keep it in your bag, because this is a great sanitizer and your brushes are going to be clean immediately. Okay, for those of you that have kinky curly hair like I do, this is my Cocoa Butter Formula Cocoa Butter Moisturizing Hair Oil, maximum health and shine for scalp and hair. This stuff, now if you have fine hair, you're not gonna like it. It's gonna make your hair really greasy. But like me, I like to use this, but when my hair's a little out of control and I want to put in a ponytail and I want to get rid of like the frizzes and stuff like this, this is actually really good. It just kind of calms everything down, and it's just really good. I like to spray it in my scalp because I have really dry scalp, and it just kind of helps my hair be a little bit more manageable. And this I just picked up at Walmart. Okie dokie. All right, last and not least, okay, so Color Street. My friend introduced me to Color Street. At first I was like, I don't know, because I've seen it at, you know, it's from at Sally's and different places, and I really wasn't into it. Like, I love nail polishes, but the thing is, the nail polishes with me doing hair, it starts getting a little yucky, like it starts getting gummy, and then I gotta take it off, and having them done is just such a pain in the butt. Okay, so this right here has been like a little savior. She actually gave me, I used this one up, And then she gave me some samples. They have so many different kinds. Like they have this one right here that's like glittery. And I know the strips look really big, but can I tell you that with one strip, okay, so this is a sample. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers, you guys, so that I could go ahead and start, you know, doing my little gift sets for you all. But anyway, okay, so this is a little sample right here, and it does look big for like your finger, but you could actually use a, you know, with one, like I have small nail beds, I could use a, you know, let's see. With this one strip, I could do like 2 fingers and maybe my pinky, which is nice. And then you have some left over. And this is great because you just put it on your finger and then you just kind of take off the excess off and just lay it down. And then you don't have to worry about drying time, which with me, I'm always like this. I'm like, oh my God. And then it smells a little bit, but not as bad as when you freshly do it. And then the other thing is I just kind of wipe it off. And the biggest thing for me is, oops, I just dropped there a lot of stuff. The biggest thing for me is, because I switch my nail polish out a lot when I do it, taking it off, especially if you do like red or black, you start getting marks everywhere and it's just kind of like a messy. With this, I just kind of peel it off and I don't have to worry about staining my fingers or anything like that. And the other thing is, I'm horrible at painting my fingers. I'm like a little child, so I get it everywhere, and that doesn't happen with this. You just get a little tool and you take the excess off and voila. And it's quick and dry. I mean, quick and dry. You don't have to worry about drying time or anything like that. I actually, when I do use it, I carry the extra in my bag. So if I get a little chip or something, you don't have to have your nail polish, which sometimes get opened up, and then, you know, you're like trying to paint it and then it looks like a mess. And it happened with this. You just pull the other one off and just touch it up real quick and off you go. So I'm actually a little obsessed with this color. I will put her information down below. But this is awesome. And it does come with like a little, what's in here? I made her do it. It has like a little file and it has like a little alcohol to clean your fingers before you actually use these. So this has been amazing. I love it. All right. I think that's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to continuously do these because I really enjoy watching them. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please let me know. Please give me a thumbs up and I'll see you again for my next video. Bye.